Gen X guy here, rainy day in Tennessee, inside video on the couch in my office. So today we're going to talk about the two Solana ETFs that just hit the stock market, one today, one yesterday. I'm going to compare the two, break them down for you, and tell you which one I'm invested in, and which it's pretty obvious which one is the better of the two, and I'll break that down. But before we get started, do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell to get notified when I post new videos, assuming that you want to be. So let's get into it. All right, we got BSOL and we got GSOL. Which is the best Solana ETF? All right, first of all, let's back up for a second. Solana is a cryptocurrency. It's a layer 1 blockchain. Behind Bitcoin and Ethereum, it's probably the next one in line. You can invest in Solana. Used to be really only one way, and that was to buy the cryptocurrency itself on an exchange like Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini, what have you. Well, now you can invest in it via the TradFi markets through an ETF, which is the same vehicle that you can invest into Bitcoin ETF or the Ethereum ETF. The Bitcoin ETF, there's about a dozen of them, and same with the Ethereum. And so now there's two Solana. And I've already invested in one of these two, but I'm about to break them down for you. So BSOL and GSOL are competing spot Solana exchange traded funds, which is what an ETF is, that offer investors exposure into SOL cryptocurrency. SOL is SOL for Solana. The cryptocurrency and staking rewards, and I'll explain the staking rewards part in just a minute. That's huge. The staking part is a big deal. The SEC basically granted Bitwise, which is BSOL, and Grayscale, which is GSOL. They said, go ahead. As long as you follow the rules, you can go ahead and launch these two. There's going to be more coming. There's going to be more Solana ETFs coming. But the first one was Bitwise's BSOL, Bitwise Solana Staking ETF. So let's break down the differences. The issuer of BSOL is Bitwise Asset Management. They have others. They have Ethereum. They're in the crypto ETF space. Grayscale Investments is the one who is the issuer of GSOL. Just two different companies, two different fund managers. No big deal there. Grayscale's probably been around a little bit longer in the crypto space and with futures ETFs and other around Bitcoin and Ethereum. It really doesn't matter. This part of it doesn't. Both of these are on the New York Stock Exchange, so you have access to them in an investment account or even in a retirement account. The staking approach. So what staking is you can take your Solana coins in the traditional manner of if you invest in Solana on a crypto exchange. You can take those coins and then stake them to the network. And what that does is help secure the network. And for doing that, you basically lock your coins up for a period of time. With Solana, it's not very long. It's about a day or two to unlock them. And for doing that, you get rewarded in the SOL coin. And it has every epoch, it kicks out a reward. I have mine, not all of it, but a good chunk of it staked, and I'm earning rewards on that. And the rewards are pretty nice, especially when you look at the price of Solana right now. So the difference between Bitwise and Grayscale's Solana ETF is that BSOL, they're staking 100% of, then they're doing this for you. That's another advantage of doing an ETF is if you're new to crypto, you don't have to worry about it. They're doing it for you. And so you're going to earn the yield from it. So it stakes 100% of its held Solana tokens in-house to deliver the full network yield to investors. That's Bitwise, BSOL. So they're going to stake it all, and they're going to deliver the yield back to the investors. All right? That's huge. For Grayscale, it's a little bit different. Theirs is they're going to stake a portion of the SOL holdings, specifically 3/4 of it, 74.89 if you want to be exact, and it intends to pass on 77% of the staking rewards to investors. So they're not going to pass all the rewards to the investors, only 77% of it, where BSOL, 100% of it. It's a big deal. Which one we picking so far? That's what I thought. BSOL. Let's keep going. The rewards for BSOL, it seeks to maximize staking rewards. Rewards are distributed directly to the investors. Good. That's what we want. On the GSOL side, it passes on a portion of the staking rewards to investors. Rewards are calculated on a net basis. Not good. Not as good. Oh, it's better than no staking, but it's not as good as GSOL's, not as good as BSOL there. So far, BSOL's winning. All right, let's go down to the management fees. This is another big one that helps us determine which one we should invest in. BSOL charges a 0.2% management fee, but it was waived for the first 3 months. So if you invest in BSOL right now, there's no management fee. After 3 months, it goes to 0.2, which is pretty reasonable. It's not as low as a Vanguard ETF, which is like 0.07. Some of them are that low, but it's not bad. It's pretty good. On the GSOL side, they charge a higher expense ratio of 0.35. So we've got 0.15 difference in expense ratios. The win goes to BSOL, the Bitwise Solana Staking ETF on that one. So that's good. All right, let's go down to trading history. This stuff is this line here isn't a big deal. It launched as an ETF in late October, just 2 days ago, and debuted with strong early trading volume, and it did. It did really well, and I jumped on it right when it came out, and I'm continuing to dollar cost average into BSOL. I just think the long-term Solana, it's going to be huge. It is one of those that you just DCA it and just let it go, let it run. There's talking billions of dollars worth of growth for Solana over these next months and years to come. So, and then on the GSOL side, it was originally closed-end trust fund launched in 2021 before converting it to an ETF in October 2025, which was basically today. So no real big advantage there. Just overall, though, I think that BSOL definitely has the 2 staking rewards is a big deal, and the management fee. So just to repeat, BSOL is going to give you 100% of your staking rewards that they receive and distribute it to the investors, kind of like a dividend. This is how you can look at it. And that reward for Solana is roughly 6%. That's huge. That's a big number. I mean, where you get a dividend that throws off any more than a couple percent, 3% max maybe, this is 6%. So the more you have in it, the more staking reward you're going to get. It's 6%. All right, that's really good. So you're saving some money on the expense ratio as well. So the key takeaways: higher staking yield from BSOL, and all the 100% of the assets are going to they're going to deliver the full network yield, which is good, which is definitely more appealing in maximizing the staking returns to the investors. I mean, why not? That's great. Let's do that. Lower fees. I just said that BSOL's lower, especially during initial waiver period, is 0. So for 3 months, it's 0. For GSOL, it's never 0. It's 0.35 right now. So BSOL, the winner. If you're looking for a known brand, Grayscale is a long-established name in crypto investing, which may be a factor for investors who prioritize a familiar brand. Whatever. They all have to follow the same set of rules. I'm looking for the best deal, and I think you probably are too. Consider fees versus yield. GSOL's fee is higher. Its approach to rewards can also impact your returns. Its rewards are delivered on a net basis after deducting some expenses, and that's not the case with BSOL. So anyway, those are the 2 Solana ETFs that you can invest in right now. I'm invested in them, and I'm also invested in the real Solana. I'm a big fan of Solana. I think it's going to be one of these blockchains with huge adoption. It's going to be like Ethereum. I mean, it already is. A lot of people think it's going to, flip Ethereum. We'll see. If that happens, probably a ways away from that. But these ETFs allow the TradFi investor that doesn't want to get their hands dirty into the nitty gritty of crypto, gives them a chance to invest in it, which is a good thing. And you get the staking rewards. That's huge. Why not? That's wonderful. Also, the Ethereum ETFs are trying to get those approved to where you can get earn staking rewards through those ETFs as well. And then also these other ones that are coming out that are layer one blockchain based ETFs. Hedera, HBAR, HBR. That hit yesterday. I've invested a little bit into it. I like HBAR. If you watch my videos, I like HBAR as well. That one hit that was Canary. Canary launched that one. Not much to talk about there. No staking rewards there, but they could add it in the future. But right now, no. And I've just put a little in Hedera from the TradFi side. I've also got it on the real crypto side as well. But no XRP ETFs out yet. It's just strictly Solana. Obviously the Bitcoin ETFs, the Ethereum ETFs. You got the Solana, the two Solanas that are now live. I think you're going to have more coming for Solana, but those are the first two out of the gate, which surprises me a little bit because what they did in the past, the SEC, when the Bitcoin ETF launched, there was about a dozen of them, and they all lined them up to launch at the same time, so there wouldn't be any advantage. Whatever, people kind of knew where they were going to go. BlackRock's the king, Fidelity's is the second, which is the one I hold. ARK Invest is 21 shares. That's the next one in line, and that's my second. I hold two, and there's a reason why I hold two, and I can explain that another time. And then there's the Ethereum, which I have the Fidelity BTC, which is number two behind BlackRock's, and then number three is Bitwise. I have that one as well. So more ETFs are coming. I'll cover these and give you the pros and cons of which ones to choose from. But between BSOL and GSOL, BSOL all the way. There's really no reason to get into GSOL. Just go BSOL and invest there. Of course, this is not financial advice. You do you, but that's what I'll tell you what I'm doing, and you're more than welcome to do what you want to do. So anyway, that's the video for the day, guys. I appreciate you guys checking this one out. Been absolutely nasty here in Tennessee for the past quite a few days, actually. And it looks like it'll start clearing up here in a few days, but found me a new spot on the couch. Might have to come up with a name for these videos. I kind of like it. It's a little chill, a little laid back vibe here. It's pretty good. If you got any good names for Gen X guy on the couch, maybe it's just that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, and I'll look into adopting it. But anyway, do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you'll get notified when I post videos, assuming that you want to be. I'd appreciate it. Anyway, have a good day. Gen X guy out. See you on the next one. Later.